Well, hello, and thanks for clicking on the video. Let me give you a little backstory on what brought us here. I've been playing this game for 3 years. I actually bought it on Christmas Day of 2022 for a present for myself. It was on sale. I saw a whole bunch of videos on YouTube of people playing this game, and the more I watched it, the more interested I got. Never being a first-person shooter kind of guy in my life. Played some survival games, but never like this, and just thought I'd give it a try. It looked really, really interesting, and the interactions and how it was laid out and how you could kind of just do whatever you wanted really appealed to me. So it went on sale, and I bought it. But here I am checking out my inventory. Not quite sure what to do, not sure what buttons to push. Literally my first day. I mean, I watched videos, but I think they were more entertainment than instructional. But obviously there was some instruction in all of those. You learn some things, but I don't know anything. But jumping back to how I made this video, so here it is Christmas 2025. I get a new gift from my wife. It's a computer desk. But hold that thought, because yep, I get to eat for the first time ever. That's monumental. I had to pause the story for that. So she gets me a new computer desk, and I'm transferring everything over, and I find an old 8 terabyte hard drive with a ton of video on it. Stuff I didn't even know I recorded. But going through it, I was like, I gotta make a video of this. It's 3 years old, and I've now got over 6 to 7 thousand hours in the game. I run my own server. Just very nostalgic to look back on this. Um, so I had to compile it into a short little 10-minute video. But here we are, just learning to loot. Haven't looted a single thing yet. Learning what all the buttons do. Learning how to punch. That's important. Punching is very important in this game. Um, just getting a lay of the land, figuring out what a freshie does on the coast, figuring out what the buttons do. Get into some houses, do a little bit of looting, and here's my first piece of loot ever. First of many, a pair of shoes, which caused me a problem later, but you'll see. And I get a glow stick, and of course you just grab everything you see. But hey, that's a melee weapon. You definitely want that. So basically, figuring everything out, looking at every single item that's around me, not knowing what they do, how to interact with them. Does this have loot inside of it? Can you look through here? Just you gotta experiment. You gotta check everything, every cabinet, every door. Does it open? No, those don't open. Um, just like I said, trial and error. It's fun to watch to see myself in this state. But enjoying the game so far, I think. I haven't shut it off, and definitely, spoiler alert. I mean, obviously, I'm a fan. I've got over 5,000 hours in the game, and I run my own server. I am hooked. But hey, look, a cutting tool. It's always handy. Can never go without a cutting tool. You get that, you're pretty much set in this game. Not much you can't do. But what you also need in the game is something really important. Well, one, you need a gun. And that's what I find here. But also, you really need is some situational awareness. I just go idle here, standing still. Normally not dangerous, but hold on here. Yeah, that's pretty damn close. But I'm probably off grabbing some snacks, not paying attention, thinking this is World of Warcraft. You could just walk away and not worry about it. Somehow I get lucky on this. Nobody kills me. I have no idea that shot even went off. But now here's a, a good thing and a bad thing. I learn how to upgrade my gear, but I make a very common mistake that I even sometimes make today, but not as often. And that's just leaving loot behind. Unfortunately, I'm figuring out I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm doing it wrong. And I do not get my stuff out of there. That's a bandage. The glow sticks, maybe not that important, but the bandages are. So, oh well, just leave that stuff there, important as it is. What are you going to do? So figuring out the gun, figuring out what I can do with it. I don't know how to load it. I don't know if it has bullets. I don't know anything about what's going on here. But I'm pretty happy. I got a gun. You can't complain about that. You definitely need a gun. But now's here. One more chance. Oh, come on. Get that bandage. You need it. Don't disappoint me. You're right there. Oh, well. You'll learn. Never mind. So, yeah, checking out cabinets, see what they do. I've always been very good at exploring at games and just looking at everything and not running past most important things. And speaking of running, here is what the game is well known for. A lot of running. Running, running, running. But we all know it's a lot more than that. The people it's called a running simulator. That's silly. But wait, wait, what's this? Slow down. A sign. Now that's something useful. I got a sign. I know where I'm at. No, I don't. That's not English. But like I said, still learning. Speaking of learning, we're about to hit another milestone. What was that sound? That's something we haven't heard before, is it? Yeah, I don't know how to open up a gate either. But I should be a little bit more concerned about that noise I just heard, huh? But you'll find a pretty common theme going out around here that I am oblivious to everything most of the time, and that has not changed today. But getting closer. What's going on? All right. Luckily, I already have a hatchet in my hand because I haven't hotbarred anything. But figure it out. Click the clicker. Kill the zombie. Very good. So, a little panicked from that. Not figuring out what to do. Don't know how to loot them. Oh, getting a little hungry. But that's how you spend most of your time in this game. Hungry. Ah, I found some matches. That's useful. Still, that's disappointing about leaving that stuff, but that's just part of the game. Not having a bandage no more, that's no good. But hey, pistol. All right. Now here's another thing I learned. I don't know if I knew I needed bandages and I realized that I lost my old ones, or if I just saw the prompt to make rags, but there I am. Either way, intentional or not, I'm doing something smart. Um, I'll take lucky over good any day of the week. Here's another guy, a little bit quicker with the action, know what to do. Still don't know how to heavy hit, still don't know how to block, but taking care of the zombies. Maybe not in the most efficient way. Hey, he's got some food. That's good. My guy's hungry again. But here I make a big mistake. I swap these out and leave my axe in the my hatchet in the inventory. Um, yeah, focused on the food. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision will always get you. Not paying attention to the big picture and it's still always just standing still. But you're just gonna see that everywhere. But here, wait, wait, one more opportunity. Look, there's the hatchet. No, not gonna bother with it. But just like this game always tells you, it's a trial and error. Speaking of which, here's a big mistake. I got everything in my hands, my inventory's full, and I can't swap out my melee. I panic, I don't know what to do, I fall unconscious for a long time, but I edited that out. Um, Video's getting about 10 minutes. I'm probably going to leave it here. But really, thanks for watching. We still got, my first interactions, my first death, my first everything. We've got a lot more video. Can't wait to bring it out to you. Raiding, making my base, switching servers, trying out modded servers. Um, we got a lot coming, so please, if you enjoyed this, stay tuned. Look out for more. Thanks.